Welcome back to Abs is Still.
All right. Welcome back to Abs O Steel. This is gonna be a good one. Big game from last year, Before Your Eyes, popped up on a lot of the top lists. A lot of people that I follow and respect, as far as gaming journalism, if you could call it that. It's been a hot title. I've been wanting to play it. Controls by the webcam picking up your blinking. So we're gonna find out what that's all about. I really don't know much more than that. Other than it's critically acclaimed, it has a unique blinking mechanic. Without further a poopy doo doo, let's jump into Before Your Eyes. Oh, I can't wait. No camera today, folks. Too complicated. Game is about blinking. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works? Try blinking on the white symbol. What? Okay. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward.
That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger.
Hello.
Ooh, you're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of
I
eyes.
find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you, if that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. You remember blink? Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special. See all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? No, a better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one?
Whoa.
That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case.
Come on, dude.
Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me.
All right.
Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good layabouts.
Excellent.
Unsatisfactory clock watchers. I got some words for you.
Yeah. Bark him down. Bark him down. Yeah. Told them who's boss. Well played.
Sorry you had to hear that.
Fantastic.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning.
Yes.
The first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right?
Oh, bye.
Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then.
Okay.
I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Don't be...
And just
Oh, boy.
try to enjoy it this time.
Let's go. Blinking.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us.
Wow.
Why are you smiling like that?
I can't help it.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree covered in flowers. We'll have to...
Wow.
The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No.
Found it. Yes.
Okay, go ahead, kid. Look at that! There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. You know, it'll really be something to see how he grows.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you? Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was I?
Sounds good, honey!
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. That's perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah. I worry that might have something to do with it.
Oh, that was a long no blinker. Oh.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think think he's going to be smart?
Thinking
see why
about
not.
playing with bubbles in the pool.
We're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be.
Oh my.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this girl. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Throw it.
Hey, we do not throw things in this house.
Yes, I do.
If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it. You know, see?
That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type.
Nice.
Can you...
Fuck, I blinked. Fuck.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep... Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
C major.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
C minor.
Very good. Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels. Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost.
Just brilliant.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
Yeah, no blink. I made it.
Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Egypt.
Now, you know the ancient Egyptians believed cats had godlike powers. They would have worshipped our little Ernie. Can you imagine? Sorry, Ernie. Born in the wrong time period, I guess.
I'm pretty quiet. This is so good. And I'd be lying if I didn't say this is making me a little emotional. Just a little bit emotional. Yeah, I'm pretty speechless so far. This is incredible.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Sure. But, you know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone who might be up to the task. She's very gifted.
Richard, no one in this town knows anything. Maybe I'll just have to do it myself.
Good idea. I think that settles it.
But who?
Oh, that was a long no blinker.
Oh, God, I have my interview in 5 minutes, and I completely forgot to feed him.
Don't worry. I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized in
You
a
get
folder,
bigger.
sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are...
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know it's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
Yeah.
So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. No such luck for me.
Great. Oh, I'm trying so hard not to blink. Oh, that was a long one. For nothing, no payoff. Just a building.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay? Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Oh, I'm sucking.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
I bet you we will.
Ernie! Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
We need you!
Oh, God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally in debt.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty!
God, honey, I'm worried too.
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
I thought I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on... I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just...
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
Were you able to pick up the new book?
Yes, the Manila Galleon is a particular...
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those two.
Extremely expensive, right?
No, can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did.
These creepy nighttime scenes with the ringing phones and the ominous door.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Getting better.
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
This isn't my house.
This is just too damn good.
Not
I'm gonna slow
my
down.
house.
Now that I understand. Okay, if the metronome's on screen, I need to worry about blinking. If there's these icons, I can put my thing over it and blink for something to happen. So I can slow down a bit. I don't always have to stress about blinking, only when the metronome's on. But damn, this is like the opening scene of Up expanded into an hour-long game, and it's hitting hard. This is very good storytelling. Holy shit. I've been pretty much speechless for the first 20 minutes. And definitely my eyes have only watered because of trying not to blink and no other reason.
Fall back, you fools! I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Come play inside. It's late.
Maybe if you actually got me a place game, I'd want to play inside.
Yeah. Give me a fucking PlayStation.
You're not fair.
Crappy.
You're not fair. You're not fair. Hey, you.
talking to me, sucker?
Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you.
Take a picture of you. Better watch yourself. Well, you better shake it fast. Watch yourself. Alright, what's up?
Why are you always out here taking photos?
I don't know, what's up with you?
You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Damn it, I tried photographing that and I got metronomed instead. Motherfuck. That was pretty cool. Alright, let's jam.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Getting manic.
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's merit.
Oh, blinked. I
The
blinked.
class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac.
What up, Mr. Isaac? You
The
seem
class
down.
will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units. In each unit, we will study
Hey.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
everything you need to know about the civilization.
Dear weird neighbor kid, we're in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't know each other.
This is a
Don't
quote.
talk to me ever.
I want each of you to write it down.
Bitch.
Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Those could not remember the past or can never repeat it. Oh. All right. Who cannot remember
Okay.
the past or can
Now
never
I will
repeat
go
it.
on to the next slide. Chloe,
What a
tell
mean
me.
girl.
what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes.
Whisper
weren't
answer.
you, Chloe?
All right, cutie.
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time.
Oh, set it off.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are.
Oh, no, it's a video game
I'll admit
system.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Before whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Don't blink, don't blink. I gotta look at video games. It's a Pokemon. Ha ha.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
We're playing Pokemon.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a
Shut
very
up.
interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I
Shut
really
up.
want this one. Maybe I'll use tickle stick.
Ooh, our drawings are getting way better.
Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not me, though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard.
Draw anyway for sure.
Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough. I look so ugly. Ugh.
Wonderful.
It's called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You
I
know,
don't
life
know.
can take you to some incredible places
We're
if you're
dr-
really, really good at something.
We're an artist, though. I think we draw. I think that's our thing. And Mom doesn't understand. Mom, we're a drawer.
It's just, you've had so
And
much
a video
trouble
game
making friends
player.
at Playco.
I'll play
I
Playscape.
want you at a place where people really get you.
This is want to play PlayStation and draw and do video game design.
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
I don't know, dude. You got big dog.
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh,
You got a really big dog,
Not to
sir, with
worry.
a lot of hair.
if he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning.
He just wants to look out the
I'm
window.
eager to hear what your son is capable of.
Mom has expectation. Dean's talking at us.
So,
This is so well done. It's so fucking well done. Storytelling at its finest.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there.
Yeah, it looks
And a
terrible.
lot of stuff I've not taught you
Looks
properly yet. So no
anxiety
pressure.
inducing.
I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it.
All pressure. Not no pressure, all pressure, mother.
Just
What are you
like to see
thinking?
you really rise to the occasion, just this once.
I just want to draw a video.
I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age.
Oh,
I wouldn't be
man.
working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
Compliment.
What was that? Was that the piece? What is...
Mom, I'm frustrated with this shit. You have to understand. Fucking 30 fucking days.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Do we listen to me Momau or do we defy me Momau? Defying me Momau. I tried to defy, it wouldn't give me the defy symbol. Oh, we complied. Comply or defy, comply or defy.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Disobey.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine.
Shit, I blinked. Fuck, shit.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet,
Hey,
and she's got...
Mr.
and
Kid.
yes, that's a she.
Over here. Yes.
The head of a crocodile,
Look at it.
fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus, though I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see,
Oh, no.
she is ready to devour
Tonight, if my
any of the
dad goes to sleep,
deceased
I'm
who
gonna
do not
sneak out
pass
of
judgment.
my house and go sleep on the beach.
Sort of like
If you want to get invited, draw me a
with your
picture of
weekly
Mr.
quizzes.
Isaac feeling constipated.
So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Yeah.
Ew. Why is he so scared looking?
He's
Okay,
scared of
I'll tell
pooing.
you when I'm leaving my house.
He's
You better
terrified.
pick up my call, dude.
He's terrified of pooing. He's gonna hold it in because he's so scared of how much it's gonna come out.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children, but
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this with no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Ooh. What's going on in here? What's up? Ooh.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Sure, me Momau.
Tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Not Mom says, you say. Let's talk to, see ya.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I'm a sticky for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really glad you're here.
Aw, that's
There's something
too
I've been
sweet.
meaning to talk to you about.
Get out of town.
Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game.
Oh my,
But I
that's
also
so
think
funny.
that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the
Oh, I
least
tried so hard
popular
not to
boy
blink.
in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most.
Oh my.
Which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot,
Oh my.
which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone. So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
Wow. Stay here. That's powerful.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try.
Can't even
In
deal
your
with that
own
pressure right
time,
now.
Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
The well-tempered clavier, 48 preludes and fugues. I can't pronounce some of those words. And we don't have time for vocabulary time with Adzo Steel. Little Manic.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
Ah, I fudged it.
So, Benjamin,
Panic attack, panic attack,
why
panic
don't
attack.
we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right.
Oh my.
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
It's unfortunately very true. I like video games.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
Whoa. Heavy.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
Putting memories all fragmented like this visually. What a touch. Something in our lungs? What's going on, man? Oh, dude, I gotta blink.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really...
Wow. Jump link, jump link. Damn it.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
I play video games. Please? Please, I play video games now. Oh no. Me mama, I play video games. Please leave. So I can turn on a video game system. Hello? This. Boat. Zoom, 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 and I'm zooming around, and I got a boat that was zooming around with a boat, and we're zooming around, and it's my favorite boat. I draw a boat now, please. Good fucking looking boat. I'll tell you what, he's getting really good at drawing. Is that guacamole? Now I'm gonna draw another boat. Drawing the boats and I'm learning my skills.
He's drawing.
Learning so much about myself and my strengths.
Why isn't your son eating with us, Al?
No.
Oh, hey, that's a
Well,
good looking boat.
What about his piano?
And Mr. Benjamin Grin has been awarded first place.
Good job.
I really gotta thank you for this, Benny. Emma Bills is so pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple horse portrait that she literally just left with her dad in tears.
Take that. Making another kid cry is always a funny thing, right? Art school application. In 2 short paragraphs, describe what makes you want to pursue a career in the arts. I don't know if I write well. I draw. And he just drew. Oh, that's brilliant. Instead of writing something, he just drew. Okay, this is best game of 2021. I understand.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I've aspired to...
Oh,
Naked
how
guy,
very
why would I want to draw
and
that?
fun these are. It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky.
Ah! I got so weirded out I blinked.
There you go, Mr. Brin. Feel each shape.
Abstract. Okay. We're going hard abstract.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece. I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn. For I fear a talent like these, you may soon be swept away by a whirlwind.
Damn, I blinked.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
Ha ha ha. Blink.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
That's right. Strike while the fucking iron's hot, baby. Woo! You're making something and you fucking hear the muse. You answer.
Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. And one little thing. A birdie told me that Elba Pressenhuber gave you her...
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Therapy? Let's sign it.
I've got a good feeling about you. We're going
make
to
some
a
money,
lot of
motherfuckers.
money together, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
To actually making some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it.
Cheers, Mama Reno. I'm your Momao. Gee.
Ooh, that's good. So, now that you've made it, tell me, what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to Disneyland.
Besides find me fancy dinners like this every week, obviously.
Disneyland.
This. Oh, this looks delicious. I'm getting a salad and an appetizer, and I'm already stealing the bread. Look at that butter. Oh my gosh.
Don't eat too much bread, you get your ass fat. And no one likes a fat ass.
Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
Sometimes times are good.
Hey,
Sometimes
honey.
times are good.
Your work's incredible. The new stuff is wowing us all. But Ben, I've had an idea. You know, the critics are fickle. How about if you go back to your roots?
Fuck all that.
Paint something meaningful, personal, close to your heart. Gotta go. Love you lots. Mwah.
Captivating Bryn reinvents reinvention. And then reinvents it again. If you have eyes, you will love this show. Getting good at not blinking.
Hey, Ben. Don't even
Because
pick up
times
this
are
call,
good
okay?
right now.
I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career, and I'm just so proud of you. This is nothing but a little bump in the road for me. I'm going to be fine. Okay? So don't even worry about calling me back. Just letting you know. Okay, Benny.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I missed that phone call. That could be something
that's
bad.
enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife is most proud of.
What?
Magnum opus. so to speak. Huh.
No.
Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again. Look, you know I talk to big, important people who could change your life every day. What the hell am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say? That I haven't heard from my star client in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous. You've got to get it together. Love you lots. Mwah. Hey, Benny. Guess who's calling? Well, here's the call. We're finished. We're done.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again. I hope you understand.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. Yeah, I think you did the right thing. By the way, she didn't want you to see her like that. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son? Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
Really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor. My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. Oh, the nobody nothing's dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift.
What is this vulture talking about?
All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Why not be happy?
His childhood
Kids
was
are
a
happy?
happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
Everyone has struggles.
And, what'd you say your mom was?
We had it good.
Composer or an accountant?
Mom worked, but she lived.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. Now, how would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster?
We're going positive today, folks.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was ever encouraging, teaching him to recognize the greatness within. How about that neighbor girl? Huh? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or first love?
Would
Now,
appear
be honest here.
things were moving towards that direction.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician.
I don't know, that's true.
But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium.
That's
right?
true.
See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten: painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. But be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. Shut up, you
Ow, it's infectious.
You lucky bastard!
I got caught up in the squawking. Damn, now he's barking at us.
All right! I get it!
Alright,
I hear what you're saying.
I'm chilling out.
I hear what you're saying.
What's up, brah?
I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings.
Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one.
Shove off, shove off, shove off.
Hopefully you
Shove
won't
off.
be seeing him again. You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that? Just look at him.
We're going up
Poor
now?
fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Oh my.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you.
Oh, every time you
And
blink,
I'm
it
sure
flashes.
you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
Yeah, you think so, buddy? Back up.
But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again.
No lies here, coward.
To start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth. Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy?
You know, my father once told me when I was about.
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
Oh, these night scenes, what are they? Oh my. The memories we tried to block out. Yeah, we made it. I didn't blink. Hell yes. That's right. Blink, champ.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's...
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused. Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
But look at the belly. The belly's big. It has a big belly. Alright, let's do it. No blink, no blink, no blink, no blink, no whammy. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no blink. I can't even look down at the metronome and see how much time I have left, because that's how they trick you into blinking. You don't notice that your eyes do that until I think the beginning of this game was training for that.
Keep your eyes open.
Victory. It's weird. It's weird. You learn how when your eyes blink. Oh, what's this? Oh no.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work. To make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
Oh, I can just hang out here. Look at this. That was so dumb. I didn't even see that first time.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man.
I know you want to stay here, man.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny.
All right, let's get going. We got some.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
We can focus in. Make sure he's staying
Nobling
engaged.
challenge.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
Nobling challenge succeeded.
I need to hear what they're saying. Really try to recall it.
I mean, what's the point?
Oh, you gotta close your eyes fully.
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick.
Jesus.
You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs. You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
Having you fully close your eyes to recall the memory of being outside of your parents' room and hearing them talk at night. This is extremely special storytelling. I've never seen anything like this before. Extremely impressed.
Exactly. It was very artsy.
Hi, Ma.
Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
What do I write about?
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home. Raised by loving parents. In a quaint village by the sea. His mother was a composer, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. Oh, I went for a long time without blinking.
This is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny.
Oh no.
And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child.
Oh, it's so good.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
This is so good. Oh, fucking MRI. This is... I feel like I'm in it. What? Get out of here. Out of here.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Alright, for real.
Knock, knock.
The blinking's like working perfectly.
You're going to be so annoyed
it
with
really,
me.
It really is.
But
It's perfect timing.
I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Is he too shy to let her read it? Oh, I can't let her read it, or what's up?
Can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. his childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. Certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. Reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
Benjamin Bryn was a loser. He was the worst. He was the worst Bryn to ever live. He didn't even try. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He just laid down. Just laid down and died. Drinking no work.
If he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one. Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking...
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, is that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
Oh, I think you're right. She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey...
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. Give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Dear weird neighbor kid, you are my first love. Love, Chloe.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No!
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think. There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative, and the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, I didn't like him very much. So,
I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an
ordinary home, to an ordinary
mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then,
when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year.
And in that year, he began to worry
that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live,
which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope.
How he reminded them of exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten.
So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.